This episode of 2P Racing is brought to you by
the Sasquatch Soap. You want to smell manly? Then get the Dark Side Scrub. You want the smell of your inner beast? Then get the Scrub Smash. You want to smell like the outdoors guideman? Get the Wisdom Wash. Stay fresh, stay clean, stay manly with Sasquatch Soap.
You can find it at all your major retail stores.
Howdy ho, 2P Race fans. It's Boy Big Biz here. Thursday. Memorial Day weekend coming up. The race car is not ready. So I'm having a custom built gear for me for the car built. And they said they were 9 to 10 weeks out. Paid a little extra. But the gear will not be here till next week. So, that's fine with me because next week, 2P Racing Industries is off. I got to go out of town on a trip to Ohio, so that's fine. Plus, I want to make sure I got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks to go through the car. And I want to get everything in tip-top shape. I'm going to have a brand new gear. It's a different gear ratio. I was told that with this gear ratio, I had the wrong gear ratio in my car. This one, it should help out tremendously. I added some weight to the center left portion of my car. So we're going to go for it. We're going to shoot for the moon. I'm not going to give up until I am completely competitive top. I mean, I want to be the guy that, like I said before, I show up and people say, God dang, man, I got my money on that guy over there at 2P. That's what I want. Never been there, but I'm not going to give up till I'm there. So, but hey, some exciting news. Well, it's exciting to me. You know, here at 2P Racing, the channel is all about racing mostly, but there is some other stuff that goes on, like Thursdays. Thursdays is my brother and I's golf league. I am not a good golfer, not at all. But on the very last, so we play 9 holes every Thursday. It's for the Eagles League. Been a member of the League Eagles for I think 16 years now. I'm daggum near a legend up there, young one, but I'm still up there. But on hole 9, I stuck it about 8 feet from the pin. Daggum it, got a birdie. First birdie this year. First birdie in like 2 years. So that's exciting to me. I didn't shoot very good, shot a 48, but I still got a birdie. Let's see what's going on. Like I said, it's Memorial Day weekend. Not a whole lot going on. I wish the car was ready so we could race, but I'm gonna work instead. Saturday's time and a half, Sunday's double time, and Monday, since it's a holiday, is triple time. Plus, I get a $500 bonus for working the weekend. So I can't pass that up. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Here in a couple weeks, I'm pretty excited that I'm going to We're going to change up some things a little bit. We are going to start focusing on, we're going to start focusing on the Iowa car. We got to get it ready. It's going to be June. I got June, July, and all of August. The race isn't until the end of August, so I got 3 months. The car's built. Let's see here. I've been talking to CJ, my motor guy. We're looking for a specific block for him to build. It's not going to be the average engine. I'm going to say that to people. People's not going to believe me what we're building, and that's fine. But this is what he said he wants to go with, and I trust him. So, with that being said, I do have to look over the rules again. I want to see what kind of transmission. I got that automatic transmission that he rebuilt. It's all freshened. I don't know if that's going to be the right thing to have in the car. So I was told that IMCA Racing, their cars are a lot different. So I am good friends with a guy that he wins a lot around here. In UMP rules, he is the man to beat in the division that I race. He has went to a couple IMCA races. Hasn't done so hot. So that tells me that the level of IMCA and the competitiveness that their cars are standard to, because he said top cars one week may not even make the feature the next week. That's how close they are together. UMP is not even close. You know, you always got your front runners. Your front runners are your front runners. And you know, that's just how it is. But I want to make sure I have the absolute best of what I can put in that car and in tip-top shape for Guy Taylor. I haven't spoke to him for a while. I need to get a hold of him because he needs to come down and you know, we need to mount the seat and get everything ready for him to be comfortable in that car. I seen that he's racing a Sportsman this year. I think that's the only class that he has not won a championship in. He has won every division in dirt racing that he's ever raced, and he's raced almost every division in dirt racing. He has won a championship in. He's never raced in, from my understanding, the Sportsman's 4 points, and that's what he's doing this year. He's raced with all the great racers. You know, he's raced at the Dome the last 2 years, and that's with all the big names. He qualified the first year for the big race with all the big names. He's no slouch when it comes to dirt track racing. So, I did see Ricky Thornton Jr. just picked up the $25,000 to win wherever he was. And the car that he ran, I believe, is the car that he will be running in the Iowa race for $100,000. And you know, Ricky Thornton, he's got the best of the best of the best. There is nothing on that car that you're going to be able to get that's better. So we're already behind the 8 ball on that because I don't have that much money. However, I am going to make sure that whatever I have, you know, it's gonna be there. It's going to be there for Guy Taylor to race and be competitive with. I'm not going to take nothing less. So with that being said, I've talked to CJ, and he told me what he's going to build. Said, I'm going to leave that up to you. Because I feel, with him knowing that if Guy wins, that's a big shot. Big, long shot. But if he wins, it's just like everything else. Everybody wants to know what chassis. Everybody wants to know what motor. Who built the engine. You know, and that's going to be a big shout out for CJ Reed Racing Engines. So, you know, he might get a shalada, I don't know what kind of word that is, but shalada business if we win and do well. So he's got that going for him, and he knows that. So he knows what he's doing. So I have full faith and trust in him. Let's see here. What else? What else can we talk about real quick? I'm hoping the next race that we go to, that we are going to be fighting for the win. That's what I'm hoping for. I got to get my confidence up in the corners. But a lot of that is knowing that I'm just not fast coming out of the turns because I feel like my car's really loose. Well, that's because I've been spinning the tires. Wrong gear in the car. So we're going to make some changes. Hopefully it's going to be for the best. I would like some input on some other content that people want to see. If you're listening to this and watching it, give me a little comment. Like, say, hey, I think, you doing this and this and this might get more viewers. Or, hey, if you throw this hashtag out, it's going to reach more people. I'm new to all this. I don't know anything yet. Still don't. I just push it on my phone and I hit send or whatever, and it puts it on there, and that's what I do. It was such a beautiful day out today, though. I will say that. Beautiful day for golfing. It was a really nice day to work out in the garage. However, that did not happen. Also, along with the Iowa car, should be here in the next couple of weeks, should be in the position, especially working this weekend, to get some tires for the Trans Am. Need to get some tires for it. Because they're all dry rotted. Get them changed out. Get that oil changed still. And start saving up for a new rear end for it. I'd like to get a 9-inch Ford that's built for a F-body. And it's already got the bracket for the torque tube or torque bracket, whatever you want to call it. Goes up there to the transmission all the way back to the rear end. Helps with traction, I guess. But I want to get the tires. I want to get the rear end. I want to get the subframe connectors. A little bit at a time. Oh! I got the hydraulic pump for my lift. I just got to get a hose made, and excuse me, I got to get a hose made and get it over to the other shop. I got to get the car moved and out of the way so we can get the lift over there and get it going. I'd like to give a shout out to a sponsor of mine. It's an unusual sponsor. Usually you don't see sponsors like this on cars. But his YouTube channel is The Real FPH. He is a musician / rapper, country rapper. Very, how can I say this? His message is amazing. Point blank. His message, FPH, is focused, positive, and humble. And he is the most positive guy in every situation. He is a very humble guy for life and through life. He raps with a group called Soup Kitchen. They just came out with a single, just dropped it, and it is a very awesome song. I'm actually going to try to put it at the beginning of the video. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm going to try to get my son to help me out. I like the style. I like the music. I mean, I don't like a whole lot of different music. I mean, I like, this might surprise people, but I like Southern gospel. Like, when I say Southern, like the, not the old school Southern, but like Pentecostal Southern gospel music. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And that's enough about my music liking anyways. But anyways, that's something, a little fun fact to know about me. So, oh, hey, look at this gem. Look at this guy. The old Power Pro. Nope, that's not what it says. Power Guard. Power, P-O-W-R, Power Guard. The old generator. Boy, that thing is old. My dad said it still runs. It's got 2 outlets. It's got 3 outlets. I don't know what that one is there for, but it's got 3 outlets. My thought on this, so he needed a little air compressor, and I had a little air compressor. So we swapped. We traded. Gem of the day. I'm going to clean her up. Put some fresh gas in her. See if we can get her started. Because I can mount that right inside my trailer in that black box up front. And I don't have to carry around my big generator that's in the back of the Suburban that I hate lifting in and out, so I just leave it in there. I don't have to lift it in and out no more. I can just use it for something else. Maybe over at the house that I'm redoing. That'd be great. Sorry about that. I had to pause it for a quick second. Something else real quick. The Suburban there, it's getting ready to go to the shop. I'm going to drop it off. Since I'm not racing for the next couple of weeks, I am going to drop it off. And I'm just going to let him have it. Go through it and get some get the brakes going real good. I tell you what we can do. Maybe let's see here. Possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I do have new spark plugs, new cap, new rotor. I got a whole new distributor, but I'm not going to drop the distributor down in it. But I am going to change the cap, the rotor. I got new plugs, new wires. I can go ahead and change that stuff over myself. Maybe, if I feel like it. Might let Kyler do it. I don't know. We'll see. But so that's going to get done because we need a good vehicle for towing the car and trailer. Plus, that is what I'm planning on taking to Iowa. It's not the greatest on gas, but with new plugs, new wires, I might have Kyler change the fuel filter on it, new air filter. She might get back up to, 15, 16 miles a gallon. Don't know. I don't think that's what it gets now, but I do know that I can fill it up for $100. I can fill that dude up. It's got like a 40-gallon tank on it, and I can make it from here to the racetrack on 1 tank of gas. So I don't have to stop. So we could just get in, make sure everybody goes, potty, whoever rides with me, and we are rolling out. Let's see here. We've got to, hey, you know what? Something else we can do. We've got to go through these tires over here. I got a couple of these tires here that are on bead locks that I bought. These are old tires. I can't use them. I need to get those off of there.
I got a few tires that I deemed usable out of that whole pile of tires that I used to have here in the shop. Here, let's go outside real quick. So I deemed all of these tires unusable, and I've got to get them. I'm going to take them to the scrapyard. I mean, it looks like they got a lot of tread on them, probably in the video, but they really don't. Those are deemed unusable by me. Plus, what you don't see is there is some side rot, and they're cracked real bad around the edges. Now, these probably don't look much different, but they do have a lot more tread on them. Like this one here doesn't look like it's used very much at all. So until I get some new tires in, that's what we're going to use. I got to get rid of this tire. I got to get rid of this tire. I got to get rid of this tire. I've got to get rid of that tire, that tire. I got to get rid of that tire out there. I got tires everywhere I got to get rid of. But man, they're $3 a piece to get rid of. But that's okay. I take, I don't know, 2 or 3 at a time, and they'll eventually go down. Oh, excuse me. My allergies are kicking my hind end today. But going out there to play golf, you know, that's out in the country. Lots of it just tears my allergies up. So if I pause the video and come back, that's why. Okay, back. Took some allergy pills. I don't take a whole lot of meds, but took some. Okay. So yeah, I got several tires I got to get rid of. Oh hell, I got some tires over here I got to get rid of. And there you go, I got tires in here I got to get rid of. Gee, I got tires everywhere. Okay, let's see here. What's next? I need to start going out to the storage unit and bringing some stuff back so I can sell it. Make sure it's in good operating, working condition, whatever's out there, and I can sell it. I need to, once I get this other gear in, I'm going to have this for sale. This is a 650. I'm going to have this for sale. That's a 620. Both of them are basically brand new, but I can't use them. That 620 now, I could possibly use in the Iowa car, but I don't know. I got to do some thinking. The 650 is definitely going to be for sale. I don't know if I want to go down to a 600 for the Iowa car. If I get rid of the 620, I might get a 613, which is not a very common gear at all. But it's between the 600 and the 620. And a 613 may not sound like much, which it's not. But that might give just a little something different than everybody else. And it may help us. Could hurt us. I don't know. There's the old school pump that I got. A hydraulic pump. We got to get that going for the scissor lift in the other shop. I'm going to put that in here. Probably like right around here. It is movable. So we'll be able to move it out of the way if I want to. And I got to order some gears for this. We're going to rebuild this. This is the one that got tore up last Friday. So we got a lot of stuff going on. A lot more than what I want, but it all come together. Let's see here. The Iowa car. Here in a couple weeks, I got to find some tires for it. They are specific tires. They got a specific tire rule. I believe the tires have to say IMC on them, or They have to say something. Otherwise, they're not legal. I got to make sure all the rims have the IMCA stickers. They can't be painted over. You can paint the rims, but the sticker cannot be painted over. Which I've got plenty of rims around here that doesn't have, like, see that one there? It's got a sticker. This one will have a sticker somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Let's see here. Most of these, like, see that one there's got a sticker there. It says IMCA. That one says IMCA, and they got this little barcode. That's got to be legible. Otherwise, they're illegal. So, but, like I said, we got a lot going on, but nothing going on currently, unfortunately. But when I get the gear in the car, I can get the gear in the car, get everything put back together. I got a new grease zerk for the drive shaft, so I can take those U-joints out, get them all cleaned up, put them back in, and re-grease them. Then we'll just have to pop off the tires up front. They got to come off anyways. And like I said, I want to make some shims for that to fit up in there, just to make sure those cups don't come out. So, yeah, besides that, the old girl, she was running good. She was. Just lots of wheel spinach off the corners, which was causing me not to go anywhere real fast. Can't have that. So, tomorrow when I get off work, we'll see what we can mosey around. We can, do around the shop. Make a quick video on that, and I hope people continue to follow 2P Racing and what we're doing and what we're striving for. I hope people continue to maybe tell other people about the channel. It doesn't take a whole lot to get on YouTube and just like it or hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Every now and then if you get on there, I don't care what kind of comment you leave me. It could be good, bad, whatever. I don't care. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Give me some advice. Tell me what you would do different. Maybe you guys have been a racer for a long time, and I don't know. Maybe you guys know more than I do. I don't know anything, so that's not hard to do. So I'm going to jump off of here, and we will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night.